Greetings YouTube, Spaz Eternal, and it's looking like I have been forced into retirement. YouTube has violated a bunch of laws, so now they have to change how they do things. Man, I just got 50 subs too. We're making a few changes on how we collect and use data on kids' content on YouTube.com. These changes will address concerns raised by the U.S. federal, blah 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 blah. Alright. So these changes will address concerns raised by the U.S. Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, regarding our compliance under the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, or Coppa. In the coming months, here's what's changing. You will be required to tell us if your content is made for kids. In addition, we will use machine learning to help us identify videos that clearly target young audiences. At a high level, content that is made for kids has an emphasis on children or children's characters, popular children's programming or animated characters, play acting or stories using children's toys, child protagonists engaging in common natural play patterns such as play acting or imaginative play, popular children's songs, stories, or poems. Ultimately, know your audience best, and we rely on you to designate in studio your videos as made for kids. If a creator attempts to avoid categorizing their content correctly, there may be consequences on the YouTube platform for that creator. Now, I'd love that right there. I just want to interrupt to hit every clickbaiting wrong title with the guys that do it deliberately for clickbait. I'd love them to go down. I hate that crap. We'll stop serving personalized ads on content that is made for kids, whether designated by you or by our classifier. In accordance with Coppa, serving personalized ads that are targeted to users based on their past usage of Google products and services, to child audiences is not permissible. If applicable, this may result in a decrease in revenue for some creators. Note that we will continue to serve non-personalized ads that are shown based on our context rather than on user data, on content that is made for kids. Some features will no longer be available on this type of content, like comments. The ability to comment will no longer be available to watch on the page. Likes and dislikes and subscriptions on this content will not show up on public lists. Overall, viewers will have minimum engagement options with made for kids content on YouTube.com. Holy. Right there are so many people that I help in the comment sections of my videos because I'm not that big yet. So that's going to hurt right there. Note that though Coppa is a U.S. law, we are making changes to practices globally. You need to consider your applicable legal obligations when evaluating whether your content may be made for kids, including on the age of a child as defined in your country. Consult legal counsel if you have additional questions. Preparing for these changes. We recognize that this won't be easy for some creators, but we believe that it is important steps to improve data practices on content made for YouTube, holy Craig. But we believe that these are important steps to improve data practices on content made for kids on YouTube.com. We have worked with the FTC to give impacted creators 4 months to adjust to these changes take effect on YouTube. Before these changes take effect on YouTube.com. Before these changes take place, it is important that you understand Coppa and your legal responsibilities as a creator. You can learn more about Coppa here. Bunch of gobbledygook. You need to consider your applicable legal obligations when evaluating whether your content may be made for kids, including how the age of a child is defined in your country. Oh, I already read all this, didn't I, guys? Understand our terms and service, your responsibilities as a general YouTube user. YouTube is a general audience site. Our terms of service are clear that your users may use the service if they are above 13 or relevant minimum age in their country. We recommend parents use the YouTube Kids if they plan to allow kids to watch independently. Learn about other ways to monetize. We'll continue on non-served personalized ads that are shown based on context rather than on user data. This helps in our article, blah, blah, blah. If you're a parent, make sure you're aware of YouTube Kids and its benefits. So that's pretty much it right there. Sorry if you can't catch all that. But yeah, I've got a bit of raging to do. Because that's total BS. So because YouTube violated some laws on the privacy of our young citizens, we can no longer, or us as the users, have to scrutinize how we use these services. Now, I didn't plan to be a YouTuber. I didn't plan to have fans or kids. I've just designed a game to show you exactly how I got through those hard parts, right? Or fun little glitches to get around that are still legit without cheating. Stuff like that. So, goodbye, guys. Like, that's all I can say. I guess I'm gonna have to start swearing in my videos and make it acceptable for only adults, and I think that's gonna lead me down to, like, no subscribers. Which is okay, I'm not monetized, I'm not making money or any of that jazz. And honestly, it's hard for me to not swear in this day and age, so... You know, that took a lot of work and a lot of different habits to learn. And I slip up every once in a while, because I'm human. With that all said, yeah, like, it looks like my channel's getting dumped in the dumper because YouTube can't follow the laws and share the information that they shouldn't have. This, that, and another thing. So I just wanted to stress that. I've been sick lately, so I haven't done videos in a while. With that all said, that's pretty much the end of my ranting. Just wanted to say thank you for all your support, everyone, and all my fans. For those of you that are under the age of 13, you're probably going to have to get your parents to go redesign your accounts, manage your Google accounts, or whatever it is your email is linked to change the age. Change your own age. Roll those years back on your user ID so that you can still watch. Like, I don't know. Otherwise, I get to just drop all my filters and swear like a sailor and continue making my content for the two other old grandpas like me, I think, that are on my channel. As I do believe that the majority, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but I do believe the majority of you are young. A lot younger than this grumpy old Gus. Screaming at all these kids to get off my lawn. So there's some big changes coming. That's probably gonna hurt. I don't know really how to get around it, other than just restart over from scratch. Wait for this big Coppa hit. Not gonna get me alive, Coppa! Just about dropped the bomb. Well, yeah, good luck with that, guys. That's gonna totally suck. So I just wanted to say thank you for all your support and goodbye, and you're still here in the future when this thing finally hits. I don't know if it's gonna happen today or tomorrow or the next day. It doesn't really matter. Hopefully, everybody's still here and everybody can still stay, and I don't get kicked off of YouTube for being a creepy old guy on a kids game. I don't know. I know when I joined, there was a big thing that I had to fill out on what I'm doing here and stuff like that, right? Because I joined to play Lumber Tycoon and make some money to donate to my kids' accounts. Because they're making me crazy. Watch how they built their base and stuff like that. And you'll understand when you see my base. It's almost fully automatic. Like, no, you don't have to cut down my trees or nothing. You just throw a whole tree on there. It's gone. It mills and everything and drops it in a truck. I take my trucks in when they're full and cash them in for money. Basic concept of the game. And I love it. And I'm still working out the kinks, because I've been making that base now for 2 years. I have to hide with a cheap little base so nobody bugs me. And then when it's all nice and quiet, I'll load up my big monstrosity and get to work on working out the kinks. Still trying to work out a lot of physical aspects. So yeah, I just wanted to say this new Coppa sucks. That really sucks. I really had a good thing going here. I was starting to enjoy it and start working on it. It took me a long time just to talk in my videos, for crying out loud. It's gonna take me longer to even show a video, you know? I tried to do a broadcast, but I got some kinks to work out there and don't fully understand what to do yet, but I'm working it out slowly. Not that excited about it. I wasn't trying to be a YouTuber. I was doing it for my fans. The first 5 that I started out with, really. And then the missus, she was like, yeah, maybe you should talk a little more, hon. But I watch my kid watch all these Minecraft video players and stuff like that, and the narration that these guys do is just phenomenally insane. And it makes me literally crazy. You're walking around asking questions to yourself and stuff like that. You know what's going on. I've learned this as I became a YouTuber inadvertently myself, doing my own videos. But by the time I decide maybe I should do a video, I already know exactly what I'm going to need to do or how I'm going to do it. I don't need to walk around, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this over here? Oh my, is this something new? They're like, oh my god. It sounds ridiculous in the repeating. Repeat, repeat, repeat. It all makes me literally nuts. So that's the reason I don't talk or narrate my videos. I don't want to sound like these idiots. I don't mean to offend anybody or blah blah blah, but it's just not how I want to do my content on YouTube. I want to be precise, direct. I want to show the pain and the struggle. I'm a big fan of Code Primate. I stand with Code Primate. That's what got me ranting about this earlier. Was watching his video and holy. But I totally stand with Code on how he feels about this whole Coppa law. I'm right there with you, bud. I haven't even had the opportunity to even play Lumber Tycoon yet with Code, but I'm dying for the day because he's really gonna like what I done with my base, and there's not a single person that doesn't. I have been annoyed to a point where I have just designed rooms to kill people, and you can't kill in Lumber Tycoon. Oh, I'm guilty of killing thousands of people in Lumber Tycoon 2 now. Thousands. You get one about an hour. I got a lot of hours in that game now. I got a lot of hours from this game. Everyone's like, how did you do it? Oh, a little bit at a time. Not really caring or paying attention. I was actually, when I first started playing Bee Swarm and the whole 9 yards, the battle board looked like the only realistic thing that I was going to ever achieve. Like, hackers can't get that. They can't make the monsters respawn. For some reason. At least that I know of. But even if there was a hack or a code to do that, I wouldn't do that. Well, I'm not here to abuse power and all that other jazz. Oh, I got my commands. Nah, I'm just here to play a nice game that I found. While I'm laying on my back, you know, because I'm crippled. Like, not crippled, paralyzed, but... Oh, it's a big change in my life compared to what I used to be doing, let's say that. I literally went from being a demigod in my line of work and everything else like that, owning my business and all that whole 9 yards. Well, inheriting. I got in a car accident, and after that, I just fell apart. And that's pretty much that. Now I gotta get used to this new way of life, and that's how Roblox saved my life. Started playing these silly games and developing fans, and I'm like, maybe I'll start a YouTube channel. I already had a couple of crazy videos up in my crazy days. Definitely not kid content friendly, but I do kid content a lot of stuff. Because I got into Bee Swarm because he's making top game weekly back in the day. He was the top game for like a solid year straight, and I'm like, how can Bee Swarm Simulator be any fun? When I came and checked it out one day. Now it's 2 years, or about a year now. Yeah, a little better than a year. I joined after the first Bear Bee event in Bee Swarm. So where was I? Ranting away like a crazy person. Bee Swarm, yeah, so a little better than a year now. Solid year. Like, I like to keep my wealth clock at ×5, but I'm disconnected in my sleep with a cat bugged my house or something like that. It happens. To me, more often, most than some, that's why I'm the king of AFK, because whether I got problems in real life or not, I'm gonna leave my PC and an Autobot working. So I don't lose some progress. It's nothing like grinding. Like, I've been grinding pretty steady now all morning. I had a full pack of microconverters that bombed away in the coconut field. With the coconut boost and all the buffs and everything else like that. While I'm ranching, I'm just grinding in pepper. As you can see, I'm not really focused or paying attention. And one of those ADHD back in the days, like, code himself too, right? So, but I learned in life to just focus and get the work done out of the way, and go back to messing around. And didn't help my classmates any at all, because now I went from being a fall down to a straight A student ahead of the curriculum, and now just bored in class and being a disturbance that way. So either way, it's a lose-lose. Kind of like this Coppa law. Like, I did not violate any of my terms of service. I changed my habits to be here today and have everybody on my channel. I changed a lot of habits. To get over a lot of insecurities. So, I'm grateful for all the support that I've had. I think since last Christmas, I was recording the videos. Okay, so that's why a lot of my first beginning work is like really horrible sounding and everything, because I never looked. I was just recording to show people what I was doing and how I got to be where I'm at today. Pretty much. Coffee is great stuff. So, and I think my first upload to YouTube was like 150 videos or something ridiculous. Like, there's a lot of videos I just dumped because my memory in my PC was full. So I'm like, well, rather than save them or any of that, I dumped them onto YouTube and just went from there. And developed some friends here in this world. They promoted me. And I got a lot of positive feedback, or even people asking me troubleshooting questions on how their programs work and stuff. I haven't learned how to code and script to the best of my ability yet, but I am working on it very, very slowly. It's not the end all be all of my life, however. We just bought a house from a friend on a rent-to-own, and it's all legal and signed, don't worry, and stamped and all that jazz, so we're safe there. But there was a lot of work. Like, I could push my finger through a half-inch piece of wood in our roof around the chimney and that was puddling water. Like, it was bad. And after I did that, we got hit with a finger of God kind of storm, and there's like a cascading waterfall down the pipe of my fireplace. It was just horrible. So I had to get up there, redo the wood, and redo paper and shingles and all that jazz, which is hard, and not in the shape that I was when I was before. But I've got the knowledge and the skills to do all this work. I just had to reflare the gas lines from the propane tank to the regulator back into the house line. Yes, the house runs on propane, yada yada yada. But I just learned how to flare copper pipe, and apparently you gotta heat it with a torch to anneal it first, or it ain't gonna move. You gotta lube your cone so that it actually flares the end of the pipe instead of just pushing your pipe out of the press block. It was a very frustrating process. But I learned that skill and actually got it down pat. There's no bubbles. Check your for the leaks with soap and water. I don't care what you're doing. It's always been soapy water. And no bubbles. Right? You get bubbles while you got leaks, and you gotta cut it when you do it. And the wood furnace error, I'm finally over that. I just borrowed a 220 heater that we just swap out the dryer with to heat the house now, because chopping wood in my shape is just, it's not going to work. After about a week, I had like tendonitis and tennis elbow in both my elbows and my wrists, and my arms were just killing me, and that's why I haven't done videos or anything for a while. I haven't been able to really pick up the controller without agonizing pain. So my buddy came to relieve me of that and let me borrow this heater that runs off a 220 outlet that can plug the dryer into. And that's going to heat up the house nice. So I'm able to relax. Kind of. Now I got this throat infection, sinus thing, ear thing. I don't know. I gotta go see the doctor. It's not going away, and I'm like deaf in one ear all the time. Well, there's work, man. There's always work to do. I'm enjoying my lazy day. Until I decided to look at YouTube and see all the problems in the world, including my own, with this new Coppa law that's coming ranting like a banshee. So if it does really hurt me, well, goodbye everybody, and I love you. Love, love, love. There's not enough love in the world. I'm always happy to spread more love. And I'm definitely going to miss my fans and all that jazz. But I'm not going to quit. Some of you are just going to have to get if you are that young, well, you're going to have to put up with some swearing. Because I'm still going to be Spaz. But it's so funny because others, you know, can't follow laws or follow the rules. We get these infringements in our own lives. Oh, you can't do that. Like, I never got to fly an aerial drone because my kids always break them first. Just those little tiny house copter things, right? That I think are fun as all heck. And now people flying them too high, and you got to get AA or aeronautic permissions and whatnot. If you're going to take them certain heights, you know, there's all these laws and restrictions now. I never even got to do it yet. Normally, I get to be one of those idiots that sets these laws and rules and stuff like that. A lot of lessons the hard way. But a lot of everything that I know has been self-taught. And I am so glad that I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll try it out. Well, like my Hero Code Primate said, if you're going to do videos, do it. But if you're going to sit there and shoot for the moon and try to just get it and do it for the likes and the subs, well, you're probably going to have your heart broken. I did not send off that notion. I'm just like, you know, somebody might want to see how I killed that king beetle. Or that back in the day, there was not sprouts. There was not sprouts. There was not aphids. There was not leaves. There was nothing. If you needed tickets, there was no wealth clock. You either got tickets from a werewolf kill, or they luckily popped up in a plant spin. If you're lucky enough to even be in a field when that happened, because that was rare. I used to be really stingy with the items. Really, really stingy. Like, even for myself, I can't even imagine what life is like without the blender. And I had already pwned it. Like, for me to save up 1,000 tickets for all the my event bees, well, that was tough. Until the sprouts showed up. And I said, oh. I got lucky and there was like 3 tickets. Sometimes even I can get up to 5 tickets in a single sprout. It's like legendary or something like that. Like legendaries are just insane for players and the really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. But yeah, I wasn't paying attention with my boosting and I accidentally walked onto the daily leaderboard today. I don't like that. This gets me too popular and people make me crazy. No offense. I'm crazy, so it's not hard to do. So when I'm done taking this dump, we'll go have a look. No, I can see it from here. I'm getting pushed out. 99. Apparently I made 18 billion today. Holy. I've got my vicious to 16. I've done 28 over 2,800 pull requests now. Some items. I am not getting any more honeybees, so I'm glad I stopped donating them. There's no more honeybee eggs coming from my cave monster kills. Saving that. And those. Lots of those and lots of those. 2, 3, 4. Sweet. Blueberries are easy to come by. Pineapples I use a lot of. I gotta go make some things. Donate some vials. Yeah, I'm definitely going down on my extract count. Ice coconuts, all that jazz, and then finally almost at 2,500 tickets. Ooh, honeybee. I need microconverters. I think this is a record for how much I have talked in one single video, guys. Times 5. Now I'm ready to grind. I killed you. No, but soon. 5 hours, roughly. Probably got scorpions. No, it doesn't. I killed you and I still got pretty much a whole day to wait. And I do remember killing you earlier today. Yeah, it was a whole day there. I've got a monster respawn of -9. It's kind of helping on the battle board, but it's not. Moon amulets, don't forget, guys. 250,000. That capacity goes up to. Finally, it took me a long time to get my Supreme Shell amulet. My 30th star. I was trying to change, but I can't get really a better one than that. So if you got one, keep it. All the other stuff, I still really don't know what any of these really do. I do, but I don't. People do tell me the gummy mask with the honey mask is better than the diamond mask and the bubble mask, but I don't know. Like, it's hard to sit at 23 million. Like, the 28 that I'm at is a lot better, I think. I can pack away a bunch more punch quicker and faster than having to dump at 23 million. I guess nobody thinks about conversion rates. Where are you? You're right there. Victory. If you don't do that flawlessly, you die. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell everybody. For my complete honey total, everything I've ever made, I broke 1 trillion finally. That was a few days ago, so I'm 111 billion behind my victory dance. I think I might have recorded a video and just forgot to upload it. I'll be checking now when I want to upload this one to let everybody know that I'm angry in the face. In the face. Or if that's not right enough. We'll see. We will wait and see. And I'm sorry if I get kicked off of YouTube for catering to kid content. That's just going to be painful. I was looking forward to doing like Minecraft in the future. I do plan on getting the game for PC so I can have that completely unlocked. Show you guys how it's done. No, after talking about Lumber Tycoon today, I want to play it now. $19 million. But now that I've got all my Bs to 15 and my Vicious to 16, I'm going to start working on the rest of the high slots in this row. And then do some homework. Does anyone know if I get that? Let's go see. Oh, maybe let's see. Oh, I'll probably have to check elsewhere. I can't do that in the video. Because my game bar is kind of lame that way. I gotta get something else to do videos, broadcasts, and this, that, another thing. Man, I don't want to show my face to people. Horribly disfigured. Quite ugly. Scares the children. But says the Coppa laws weren't bad enough. No, I'm kidding. These two are absolutely taken forever. They're almost neck and neck in my ability badges and the battle badges. 1 trillion in each field. I'm not really shooting for that one. Pardon me, at least not right now. I forgot my mic's right there. Tried moving it away from the PC. Oh yeah, over 2,500 tickets. See how fast that is. I did not know that you didn't have any abilities. I used to think that you guys were the token links. I'm gonna have to swap you out with something better. Oh, attack on them. Somebody I haven't looked at yet. Who attacked me? His attack is 7. that with my 9. Minus 9. Yeah. Which I should be working on. But that's another day. It's gonna take probably a year now. I gotta go deal with my neighbor. I'm out of everything to do. Oh, yeah. I'll replace it, Wasn't trying to rip anybody off. Run! Run! What did I end you got from those spoons? Nothing ever sticks in my old mind. Alright. 225. I'm gonna get these into the thousands. And everything here. These are usually in the thousands. I gotta try to level up my hive so bad. And I'm gonna get these all in the thousands. I gotta get them all back up there. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a lot of work. Don't shock work at all. Work does not scare or bother me. May kill a snail today. $7.95. Woot woot. It's not here. That was the bomb. He is fighting a snail all day long. In true AFK fashion. Which is the only way to do things. Go AFK and go do your dishes. Not gonna kill ya. I should eat my own ones. Get the dishes done while they're nice and low, because Mrs. did them the other day. Yay. I don't have to chop wood. But I do gotta get back to Bioshock. I'm trying to get all the achievements in that game on the 360, because my life is lame and horrible right now, and I can't afford anything. Well, till like 3 Xbox Ones come my way that need repairs. I can reverse engineer them. Or just like 3 broken ones. So I can swap all the parts in and out and reprogram them. I just don't think you can do anymore these days, but I'm pretty sure I'll find a way. It can be done. Are they back? No. How often do I kill my cave monsters? As often as I can, along with everything else. The battle board is my only progressor that I'm wishing to achieve. $1 trillion. Oh no. Getting close. It's a whole other year to earn. Of course, I do believe now I've made more analysis after the update with all the new bells and whistles than I ever had the year before. Which was kind of depressing. That's why I'm not playing the test this time around, because that was depressing. We played the test and then come back to my crappy old world, and I was like, oh. And it took so long to do the spirit quest. Oh, so long. I didn't even do my spirit quest. Okay, I'm lying. I just AFK'd in the fields where I needed stuff in. But obviously, there was a time where I had to run around and do the leaves and do the jazz and cry. All that stuff. It can be doable. You just gotta put your nose to the grindstone and do it. Ah, I gotta use a field boost. Yeah. Serious. DSD. Apparently I was trying to write something, didn't notice that. Cash. I don't want to blow my cover. I guess I'll wrap it up for now and get on my grinding again. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm horrible at staying focused. Horrible! Go here. Whoa! 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 Missed it, but all by that much. Sunflower! Cheap 4-letter verb and a bunch of other things that I just can't say. Damn it. I'm not going to lie. Other than being mad about getting totally lynched by my boost field thing. In the cheapest possible field. I think Sunflower's even cheaper than Dandelion. Ah, anyway. It has all the colors. It gives all the boosts. Oh, where am I? It's not in. Yeah, so I'm gonna grind this away and find out what more I can learn about this Coppa law. And hopefully everyone's still here and it doesn't bother me that bad. It's not like I'm not monetized or any of that jazz. My scream isn't going to be quite as loud as codes and stuff, but wow. Just wow, YouTube. That's all I can say about that. Good luck with that. Love, love, love. Spaz Eternal. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, because we're all not good. Or something else. Unviewable. I'm gonna have to start marking my videos for adults and just swear like a sailor all the way through them. Or do what code does and just drop a bunch of 4-letter words that thou shalt not be said. Go from there, I guess. So, like, everybody's kids, and I lose my whole subscriber list. Well, ouch. It's gonna suck to see everybody go. For those that can stay, thanks for the love. Don't even play. Very different worlds, man. You don't even have the packs yet. What's easiest? One hand typing. Alright, yeah, so blah blah blah, outros and stuff like that. Yeah, when it comes to like gummy or diamond mask, like when the diamond mask was first released, 5 diamond eggs was all I ever got in existence, and I used them. And I thought I was never gonna get the diamond mask, so I went and got the other ones. I haven't gotten the honey mask. Oh, looks like you got the 18 mask on. My cat thinks she's lonely. There's nobody home. Whoops. Yes, I'm leaving. I'm actually leaving this time, guys. Yeah, I gotta kinda argue with my neighbor a bit here, too. Alright, love, love, love. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and hopefully the Coppa doesn't hurt too bad. That's my views and everything on that. Goodbye.